Yo, what's up, everybody? So, first of all, shout out to everyone. How y'all doing this evening? So, I decided to check my local Ross, and lo and behold, they do have a shit ton of Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe. I know this is an old figure, right? But he was only $11, and I really like mine's up there, so that's artwork. This was fun. I never got to enjoy, man. Like, I'm sure everybody who has G.I. Joe has Crocmaster by now, but damn, I didn't really realize that that's how he looked. Mind you, I'm only 2 years into the G.I. Joe game, so I got no skin in this game. Like, it's all new to me. So, like, if this is like the vintage, I have no fucking clue. So, that's tight. That's tight. I do like this. I watched reviews like a year ago on this, but like, but anyway, so yeah, speaking of Crocmaster, this might be all over the place, but sometimes I gotta like make my notes there. Let's see here. So there's a reason why I brought up Crocmaster. There really is a reason why I follow each and every YouTuber I follow for a particular reason, like when I listen to them. And I will bring this one up. So when I first came across, so the YouTuber I was talking about, I mean, like I guess everybody knew it was Iron King 3000, right? Got nothing against him, and I still follow him, and you know, for the most part, like his shit. You know what I'm saying? What first made me gravitate to him was, like that's the first. But I know there was other people, so holy shit, keyboard warrior, slow down. That's the first, like, for lack of a better term, hood brother that I saw like reviewing toys, because we all come in shapes and sizes. We not just beard necks sitting in our grandmama's basement and shit like that. If we like, we come from all walks. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it doesn't have a look. You know what I mean? So with that being said, more representation, you know, for somebody like me. It is what it is. I was like, okay. And there was a cool, I think I put it up. Shit. I don't know where the fuck I put it, but he basically comes with this ugly plastic chain that goes with his crocodile. So I was like, I saw him do like a custom video. I let people do customs, and so like it had like a little cheap $1 chain from the dollar store, but chains like that on a toy makes a whole difference. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that out, and it got my how's it, the balls it got the ball spinning, you know. Like, there are reasons why I follow other YouTubers, and that's one of the reasons why I follow this guy. Like, he did a G.I. Joe thing where he had like Beastmaster. What the fuck is his name? Yeah, Beastman, whatever the fuck it is. I'm 2 years into the Master of the Universe as well. So anyway, Beastman, and he was on this big ass dinosaur, like little dinosaur. Looked like I'm about to whoop the fuck out of this. Shit was funny. So I had to make like, okay, if I'm chilling with this person and then I'm starting to see him kind of go like this, yeah. I use everyone on YouTube, TED Talks, the radio, whatever, as a means of escape, in a sense, to where like sometimes it's background noise that I'm listening to while doing something, probably painting, doing a model kit. Hell, even working out when I'm listening to, you know, like certain shit when it comes to the HasLab. I'll never forget, I was at the gym when I pre-ordered my His Tank. I love that thing. But, so sometimes I'll either make fun of things that I like, or just kind of, you know, call shit out, like, come on, man. But I don't want nobody to think there's no, like, dude, if you ever seen Belly, I'm like DMX. Like, people can beef all they want, like, because I follow people who beef with one another, and I'm more like DMX, like, like, I can't stop, you know what I'm saying? So, and so while getting into that, let's see here, what is this, display model behavior. I know we got some Dave fans on here. He was my go-to for Marvel fucking Legends, hands down. I miss his old intro. It was like a new Street Fighter on the window seat. I used to watch it, like, okay, there we go, baby. I'll be literally having my cup of coffee, not cracking open a beer and taking off my pants. I'd be putting on my pants and having my coffee, getting ready to go start the day. You know what I'm saying? And like, it just, you know, he just caught me up to, you know, his platform's a little different now, and I still listen to it because I like how there are people who just keep us up to date on the news so that I don't have to. But you know, he would go, hello gang, and welcome to another Display Model Behavior. So crack open a beer, take off your pants, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Who else is on this damn list? Let's not forget Mad Hatter when it came to Ninja Turtles. And by all means, nobody be like, well, he's not the, yeah, I listen to Shartimus Prime. I fucks with Shartimus too. I'm just, giving examples. But like some that really stick out, like Mad Hatter. Like now it doesn't like the ants go marching one by one. He's like, hello everybody, got another fucking Mad Hatter review here. And NECA, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. NECA, you don't pay me shit yet, but it's okay. I'll still buy your shit. Speaking of which, I got your Cervante Ramiro here. Yes, I really did just pick this up at Target, but I figured, what the hell? Let me do it like Mad Hatter. I don't know. I don't fucking know how this guy does it, but I fucking love it. You sure you're not from New York? I mean, I know you said you were. Hey, it is what it is. But anyway, so I would love like listening to him talk about like the Ninja Turtles. I've never seen any. When it comes to TMNT, I know there's probably super fans out there, right? That probably have the whole damn catalog. But when there's passion, so when I think of Motu, I think of Mega J Retro. When I think of TMNT, I think of Mad Hatter. That's why I like following people like that. Mr. Home Arcade, damn it, you are doing yourself an injustice if you not subscribed. Just look up Drunk He-Man. Holy shit, it was this time last year, man. Hell yeah. Oh my God, dude. I was on my way, ironically, to Ross. And like, you know how suggestions will just keep playing. So I was listening to YouTube, some of my favorite YouTubers out there. You know what I'm saying? And I was just rolling. And all of a sudden, a voice came on like this. I don't have He-Man with me. It was like, what the hell? It doesn't really matter. You don't see his face. He just be like, this shit look like it's bid to me. Fuck you, He-Man. I was like, yo, what the hell is coming through my speakers right now, dude? Like, I'm the kind of person, if you one of my real, like a friend who has met me or known me, comment down below. I laugh, dude. We can be like, I take shit serious, but like, I will be at the gym, hold my guts, listen to RDC One World. I don't care. So that's why I followed this man. That dude, there's like a passion and a talent when somebody is making you laugh and doing voices. He was like, nope, I still smell shit. He was like, go down there and tell him what's up. Yes, sir. I was like, dude, this motherfucker's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Articulated Ninja. Another one, I first got into him because of like customs. Man, there are some people out there, I don't have the skill. Like, I've dabbled, but holy shit, man. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say, I know they have their beef. But what's crazy is I started following both of them because of their fucking ability to like customize shit. Like, no shit, real skill to customize. There are people out there, but they behind the scenes, like, send me the bill, contact me on Instagram or something like that. Like, I'm sure there's thousands up there. These are just two who came across my screen. You know what I'm saying? And for Articulated, it was, what was the first one? I know it was like one of the second one. So the second one that really got me on board was, and I actually have that Batmobile in my living room. It was the RC Batmobile from The Batman, and how you can modify it to stick your Batman in coming from the underneath. Got like these little like glue-on parts and like just what do you call it, the Bionicles and shit like that. Just clever shit that like, you know what I'm saying? People can say, most adults who are not in the creative field, be it like where I am, like a CB, or you know what I mean, like doing something with your hands, construction, things like that, like or anything creative. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. Like, you lack an imagination, and so that these guys can like take a toy, like a collectible action figure, and then a $1 fucking toy. And since the other companies at the time wasn't giving us what we want, like the Engines of Vengeance and shit, I'm gonna do it myself. So I was like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I did them like for a funny, it was like some kind of like, some of this shit was like funny, but it came with a message. And I'm like, that's like somebody who I would like listen to in the background, because even though I don't always see the point, I'm just like for instance, I know he wasn't backing no his thing. He ain't back none of these like crowdfunded things. I'm not necessarily, I don't think it's a great thing, but I'm not against it. I think if the crowdsourcing was what it was intended, like ramen toys and shit like that, or the original HasLabs, yes. But, as a yearly thing, like clockwork, like, all right, your turn, my turn, your turn. No, like, I think that's kind of lame. But I mean, obviously I ain't taking a stance on it now. But pretty soon, starting with that sewer lair and what was the other thing, that damn 4-pack rabbit. some shit neck I can't even get. That Raphael looked tight as fuck. I'm gonna have to pick him with the arrows and shit from Last Ronin. I'll have to pick that up if I just happen to come across it. Like I was all in, but now I'm starting to be selective. I wasn't gonna get him. I just happened to have like extra ends. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. You know. So I picked him up, right? And the list goes on. I think that's all like the highlighted people. But once again, that, you know what I mean? It is what it is. So like, I listen to people, you know, for different reasons. I'm sure you all out there do also. But let me get into it real quick. I've wasted enough time. So I wouldn't call that a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? Can't we all just get along? Like, Mega J Retro, can we get you to like mediate for all of us, brother? We need some of your love and spirit, man. You know, we need you to come in like guys. You know, like, I'm gonna do a fucking parody one day. But anyway, Ross, like I was saying, Ross got some good shit. This was $20, right? And I primarily fucks with the vintage now. I can't count how many motherfucking Grogus, and I can't even believe I call him that now because I was stuck on Baby Yoda. But this was $20, and like I don't even remember this because generally shit like this I'm like, nah, I'm good. But for $20, you know, I'd front that bill for some soft goods because this looked like really cool. I love shit like this. I like to reuse stuff like this. Like when I've been unboxing all my Cobras and stuff, like I don't really just want like a black wall. Like my TMNT NECA, some of my Transformers, definitely the Ninja Turtles. Like I like to reuse the backgrounds, probably put like some plexi over this or something like that. But more on that, like I guess I'm a little, you know, creative too. So I mean, like other YouTubers out there, you know what I mean? Don't steal my ideas. I'm just talking shit. But like, yeah. So I want to open this and open them up, but reuse this. Like even take one of my little lights that I use. Like I like to hang these up. Goddamn sticker on me. God, just me. Like and put like a light like this, but a smaller one in there, so that it actually like looks like the lights are on, something like that. Like it really works with my Channel 6 news, because it has like fake lights, but with those lights shining, it looks like it's really like a newsstand. So I picked that up at Ross. Another thing I picked up, this is not one of those infomercials, but real talk, like because I think about it, and then I do get like touchy and emotional. So so if you don't know, like at the beginning of last month, I was like doing like the Angel Tree Kids. You only got 2 more days to do it if you're at Walmart or your local mall and stuff like that. But so I just got into like this spirit, and then I was at Ross and I was picking up like this set, and I saw all these G.I. Joes and shit, and I'm like, fuck. Cause I already have all of them. I'm pissed they $5 and I like had all of them, even Crocmaster. But I was like, you know what? But then I was like, let me go grab a couple more of these. Like that felt so much fun. I remember when my nephew was young, the last time I bought him toys. Like I know that one Sentinel I bought him is worth like money. It costs money, but I picked that up at TJ Maxx or some shit like that. That motherfucker lit up and everything. That was like 2012. But anyway, so I picked up a bunch of, I ripped off the little things off just because, like, I don't know why we do that. Like, I don't want them to know, like, oh, motherfucker, I'm worth only $6. No. Like, I melodically thought out, like, which Marvel Legends, because one of the little boys was like, I like Marvel Legends, WWE. And I was like, fuck yeah, but we gonna get him in the G.I. Joe also. So I got him the Tiger Force fucking Outback also. So I'm like, let me go ahead and throw this in there. So I grabbed a couple of them, and that was what was up. So anyway, let's keep it moving. I did unbox this. I know I have the His Tank. I love how that looks, but somehow I am back in a Marvel Legends mood. Yo, I love this thing. This was $50. It was like, shit. But I see a lot of ingenuity on here that was not on, like little details. And I'm like, oh shit, they did. Like for instance, this isn't a big one, but it's just one thing that's appreciated. He can actually palm the pumpkin bomb. How many of these figures did we get that just don't work? I get why the little gray piece is separate. So if you don't know, like that plugs into there, but then the bottom of his foot, look, it fell. I don't even think it broke. I don't give a shit. That plugs into there so that when it's moving, it really won't come loose. Did this break? Oh shit, no, it broke. Fuck no. What it does is it even shows you left and right so you don't put on the wrong one. But you just basically slap that back in there, because remember, you can use this as a weapon. Like I haven't really set up any dioramas or shit like that, but I have been playing with it, and boom. It actually even made me want to pull out the old Spider-Man movie. No one says no to me. You lose, hero. Willem Dafoe played the fuck out of that role. But I ain't about to try to set this up. But I mean, it was cool. The only thing that kind of sucks is you still see his white neck. Gotta leave this purple in there from the other head. I already put the other head away. This is the one. At the time on the movie, it's like, fuck, why did they go with this? But now it's iconic. Gotta do it. So with that being said, like, I'm in my Marvel movie legends to where I even whipped out like my old Doctor Strange that came out like 2 fucking years ago, because I didn't order this. I just happened to be in Walmart and there he was. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Now all I need is like my Mysterio and I'll have all like the Spider-Man. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Got these on Amazon thanks to Toy Shiz. Also, I mean, like, I don't know if you have an Amex card, right, and you have an Amazon account, at least Prime, I think that's how it works, and you have a couple of points, right now, like, you can save 40%. I think it's up to $60, something like that, to where, like, I was like, holy shit. Like, real quick, before I show y'all that, let me keep up with the G.I. Joe, because I'm all over the place. These two were basically damn near like $15 total, because I use like, and that's why, like, I like to use my Amex, because it has purchase protection and return protection. So if I get fucked over, like I did on this cologne shop, but this ain't about cologne right now, I can get my fucking money back. But also, like, if I'm using my card to buy these and put on my channel and put back and claim on taxes, but also get points for it, it's like, yo, if he was $25, either way I'm getting him. Either way, it's just beneficial. So anyway, like, yeah, so I picked these up. Let me talk about, this is another one, my boy, my man. Like, I get where you coming from, but I've also heard, like, when it comes to General Hawk, is there anything I don't like about this character, this figure? I don't pose and take photos and stuff, but for moving him around, no, I wish he came with that gun at the opening of the G.I. Joe animated movie, but I can find that. No, like, just his bomber jacket alone, I'm like, holy shit, man. Like, that's so badass. That looks like my CO's jacket, but I'm naval. He's a pilot, but like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? But like, and I kind of like, it was kind of half-assed putting just a little gray, but that's just enough to make me go, you know what? Fuck that, that's Hawk. Does he look like the cartoon? I don't even fucking know, because I can't even picture the cartoon. Yeah, I watched the cartoon, but I don't got his face memorized. He was just another generic-looking army guy, as far as I'm concerned. But one of my YouTubers that I follow, that I like and still fucks with, got a hold to like an early one. And I think, and I've heard this, a lot of reasons why sometimes people have early versions or KOs and stuff like that is because they didn't make it past QA. Now, go back and look at my my Medieval Spawn unboxing. That shit broke in my hand. So I'm not making fucking excuses for final product. This is the last thing I'm doing. I'm just saying, I kind of yanked on these arms pretty hard. In order to break these, you have to like be trying. Now, you have to be a little kid that's just, yeah, or trying to prove a point and literally breaking that motherfucker. Other than that, like, he posed, moved, shouldered the weapon and everything. And now I'm just gonna put, like me, I just put them on the shelf like this and I call it a day. Like, I'm not a toy photographer or anything like that. I'm not knocking. But I feel like the real people, I feel like the people who should do reviews are toy photographers, because they're the ones putting them in those weird positions and shit like that, right? But I reserve judgment until I get stuff in my hands. And I gotta say, I like this figure. As a matter of fact, there's only been 1.5 G.I. Joe Classifieds as of late that I don't like. These are not one of them. Like, another thing that I like about this, so at first I was mad and I started with Ripper, and I'm gonna get into that, and like, I regret what I did, but I was so used to doing it, which means, once again, shout out to Lenny. Some shit they not making miracles overnight, but they are changing shit, and I'm making this video too long. But long story short, remember how I keep wanting to call her Black Widow, fucking the Baroness, she would have like a little hole in her ear to hold the glasses, right? Well, when I opened Ripper, I was like, where's the little hole? How the fuck am I going? They literally sculpt the ears in these just right to where they literally sit behind the ears and on the character as if they were real. I shit you not. I'm like, okay. Okay, we moving in good directions, man. I mean, I'm not about to get this motherfucker How's Your Father reach around, but I'm like, that's not like, I don't, like, me personally, this is me, like, I didn't collect the old line. I don't need him to look just like the cartoon. Me personally, I don't need that, but I feel like they're gonna have a version of that anyway. So what I did with Ripper was I used like some of my little sticky glue and I glued it on there just because I was like, because at first I was like, why the fuck wouldn't they? And I was watching Dredd, by the way. Shout out if you remember Dredd. That movie was badass. But anyway, and I was like, why the fuck didn't they just like put the glasses on there? That's just some shit to get lost. So I do agree, like, even though that is cool, like, I mean, is there anybody out, well, maybe toy photographers, they want to have the glasses off and stuff like that. So, I mean, pick your poison. So I like Ripper. One of the only two G.I. Joes that I don't like, that I can think off the top of my head, is her, but I do like her. The one that I just do not like so far this year, or the ones that I've opened, is her. This is just so basic. People like her, like AN, we're gonna call her Teenage Ninja. If I'm not mistaken, I think he really liked this. You know, he likes his female figures. And can I take a moment to say how many female G.I. Joes we got now? I remember like a while back, like, we need more female. I'm like, holy shit, we got a shit ton of Cobra Joes. So anyway, I already said in the video why I don't like her. They just seem cheap. Like they're the same price, and that's what happens when you get exclusives, but like just cheap. This one was, I like the character. I guess what I didn't like was the cheap swords, and some of them do have that. But as I put her together, I was like, you know what? Out of a 10, I give this an 8. I do like this figure. Like, as I started putting her accessories on, especially these right here, I was like, I take that back. Because I had her flimsy ass sword, which is not even really flimsy. It was this thing. That's what it was. This is the first weapon I started messing with. I'm like, oh my God. Like, this feels as rubbery as her rubbery ass sniper rifle. Like, I'm not going to customize. I'm just like, fuck it, dude. Just, you know what I mean? I'll be Hasbro's bitch. No, I don't even like that word. I'll be Hasbro's. I will pay Hasbro for almost every G.I. Joe. I couldn't think of shit. But I do fucking like this figure now. I like the yellow. She's different. Fucking love her hair sculpt. Like, I like her. And then the last but not least, when it comes to G.I. Joe, this motherfucker makes me think of Stryker on Mortal Kombat. Pew, pew, everybody gonna die. But yeah, I'm actually listening to like the history of him right now from SWAT. Like, I don't even remember his fucking name. What the hell is his name? I got the boxes here. Shockwave. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Shockwave. I mean, we starting to just, I know this is but this just looks like a Ross action figure. This is like some shit at Ross. But that just goes to show you, he's got that G.I. Joe name. I bet it's going to be a Ross for $3. Watch and see what I tell you. And why don't I mind paying full price? Because in a sense, I do want to put money in the pockets so that I get more shit, right? And last but not, so last thing I was bringing up with Toy Shiz, I bought like the movie Soto Turtles villain set. So like Toka, Razar, you know that. These, I just collect like baseball cards now. Like these are purely my nostalgic childhood collecting this line of Playmates. I kid you not. Like, I remember last year making a video saying this is their lane, and holy shit, they've been swimming like a mile. They've been doing laps in that lane. And then real quick, lastly, I got to pick up my latest comic books. I cannot fucking wait to read this. This is issue number 3 of Transformers. This month, Duke comes out. I read the Shazam from DC, Dawn of DC, and I fucks with my King Spawn. So once again, like I said, I support the fuck out of McFarlane. Matter of fact, IDW, I mean, not IDW, but fucking Image Comics as well. So funny enough, Image. You know what I'm saying? So like, I might not really be interested in the McFarlane toy line anymore like that, but I mean, I still support the band, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, yes, I talk shit. God knows I talk shit. Hell, my chief was telling me, he was talking about what can my G.I. Joe name be, because he loves G.I. Joe, and I was like, shit, I'll be Chatterbox. But anyway, yeah, man, so it's all love. I'm still gonna pick on people. I plan on doing like a parody or fucking with like Mad Hatter, like if he ever just switched lanes on me and just started talking about random shit, like, I know this man loves turtles. If he ever just like, yo, another Mad Hatter review, fuck Necker, like, what the fuck was this about? You know what I'm saying? So like, but it's all love. For me, it's all love. Like, I will probably never beef. I will never call somebody out. Like, I'm actually kind of waiting with bated breath for somebody to make fun of me. Like, hey, I'm about to make fun of Iron Ken making fun of me. Yo, what it do? It's your boy King Stacks to the Triple Mac. So this punk motherfucking Tracy Morgan looking motherfucker. All right, y'all can tell it's getting late. All right. But if you liked the video, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on notifications. And if you didn't, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and holler back at your boy. Hoo-yah.